few comments on the other Democratic presidential candidate, John Edwards. But it turns out that you have to go into rehab if you use the word faggot. Oh yeah, I wouldn't insult gays by comparing them to John Edwards. There have always been a lot of rotten Republicans. That doesn't mean there are any good Democrats.
Who should we bomb in Iraq?
The insurgent forces. I mean, we did in Afghanistan last week hit Taliban, and what do we hear in the New York Times? Amnesty is crying because some civilians were hit. It's not just one country we need to attack.
You said it's far preferable to fight them on the streets of Baghdad than in the streets of New York, where the residents would immediately surrender. You certainly don't feel that New Yorkers are cowards.
I think they would immediately surrender.
And Ann, I know it's a tough town. Not everybody can handle living here, but this is one very tough town. We stand up for whatever we have.
And we saw how tough we were on September 11th.
Good old Rush comes out and says, boy, Michael either didn't take his medication or he was acting. The guy's acting.
And for you to even tell
him he didn't take his medication?
Well, he said that he did that in a book.
Of course. Why should, by the way, he should show his illness as it is.
How dare you say he's acting, and he should act.
But he wasn't acting.
But the point is, the same point I made with the Jersey Girls, with Cindy Sheehan, with Max Cleland, with Christopher Reeves. If you have a point to make, then send someone out to make it that isn't a beloved actor. And the Democrats do have a lengthy history, going back 50 years, of rooting against America. Point I just want to mention, liberals hysterical with me throughout the campaign for calling him Hussein Obama. We found out yesterday that's what he likes to be called. But as president, he wants to be known as Barack Hussein Obama.
How do you know that?
He announced it yesterday.
Where did he announce it?
I don't know. Wherever he announces things.
I know where that story comes from. I read it. It was in an interview with the Chicago Tribune. It didn't say, I'd like to be called Barack Hussein Obama. Chicago Tribune asked him a question. What will you be, sworn in as? Traditionally, they use all their names, all three names. Will you do the same? And he said, yes. He said, look, that's my name. He didn't even say that much. He just said, yes, I'm going to use all three names. That's it. That's where this story comes from.
The point is, the most important question right now is who it is John McCain chooses as his vice president, because he may end up being the luckiest man in the world running against this absolute racist Obama.
If only people had read Mein Kampf.
Yeah.
So in other words, he'd be as dangerous as Hitler.
No, he's a dime store Mein Kampf.
Oh, he's a two-bit Hitler.
But yes, it is absolute racialist.
We should be as wary of Obama as they should have been of Hitler in Nazi Germany.
If only people had read Mein Kampf.
I just want to get you on the record.
Coulter says most public schools are at best expensive babysitting arrangements. At worst, they are criminal training labs where teachers sexually abuse the children between drinking binges and acts of grand larceny. Joining us now, the author of Godless and Those Fine Words, Ann Coulter.
It's really all the same lie, which is conservatives are either stupid or scarily weird, and therefore you don't have to deal with their ideas. Just set them aside. This is a crazy person. It's a Nazi, someone who wants to engage in racism, sexism, homophobia. So don't listen to that person's ideas. Religious right is presumed to be self-evidently fanatical, intolerant, as for example, the quote that has so captured the imaginations of gossip columnists, my calling you the affable Eva Braun of morning TV, to try to portray conservatives as crazy people, as Nazis, slave owners, sexist, homophobic. How about dealing with our ideas?
You were also fired because you wrote in the National Review that we should, when it came to fighting terrorism, we should invade their countries, kill their leaders, and convert them to Christianity. You were fired from that job. Can you elaborate, or at least tell us what you exactly meant?
I've never seen the transforming effect of anything like Christianity.